What's up, good people? It's JC the Don, signing in live and motherfucking direct. I put up a video. I started this video off, and something happened. I don't know, but this is some food for thought. You do the dishes. And I'm gonna try not to be long, but this is for my young heads. For my young heads, and it's something here for you old motherfuckers too, man. You know what I'm saying? But for my youngest, man, I want y'all to understand something. I say this is food for thought. You do the dishes. So this is not a lecture. This is not me preaching to you. This is some strong advice from a motherfucker that knows what you getting into, what you done got into, and what you trying to get out of. Think about that. This is not coming saying, coming to you saying, if you don't go this way, this was gonna happen. I think you know this already. I'm here to tell you that it's not over. As long as you got breath in your body, it's not over. I'm here to tell you it's time to give yourself a chance. It's time to give yourself a chance. If you're not going to do it, who's going to do it? It's time to give yourself a chance, man. You've been out there in that streets thugging. Whatever you want to call it, all the names you call it, demon time, all that shit there. The results is what? What's the results? Delusion? Then you might say, okay, you put the guns down. Now it's time to get some money. How long that's going to last? You got to understand that this game is their game. This ain't the blame game of white man, no. But this is a chess game. And they created it. A cat and mouse game. Everybody sit up here and say, you're not a rat, right? I ain't no rat. I hate rats, right? But then you play a game that puts you in the form of a rat. They are the cats. You are the mouse. It's a cat and mouse game. You are designed to get caught in this. This not Tom and Jerry shit now. You designed to get caught. It's just a matter of time. You could be doing all the right things and have the wrong person around you that envy you. Mad you took his bitch. Mad you fucking his bitch. Old bitch. And he tell on you. Or a female. Mad because you not with her no more. And tell on you. Because you couldn't talk to nobody else. So you needed someone to talk to, so you talking to the female that you laid next to. And she told about that murder you committed. Or snaked you, backdoored you, whatever the fuck case might be. It happens. You see it every day. Somebody around you, it happened. Don't be the next. Give yourself an opportunity to be the best you. That's not hard to ask for yourself. Be the best you. Think about it. Look in that mirror and say, damn, what do I deserve? Do I deserve better? Take the time out, young man, and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do you really deserve better? If you get a yes out of that, start striving for better, because it's not over. This is not a race, it's a relay. It's not how you started, it's how you finished. Young man, young woman. Y'all are not appreciating the value of an elder. Y'all disrespecting the elders. That's a no-no. It's bad enough you're not listening to your mothers or your parents, but y'all disrespecting the elders, robbing them, cussing them out, all this shit. Come on, man. You know you're not going to be young all your life. You have to be held accountable. Right your wrong. Walk away and get yourself together. Those young men that's out there, I'm talking to you, that have children, they deserve better. You mean to tell me you're going to leave your child that you say you would die for out here by themselves for the next man to come along and the woman you leave out here defenseless, scared, thinking she's brave, blind, and then she gonna mess with a man that wanna rape your child? He's more interested in your child than her. You gonna leave your child out here for that? Young man, wake up. Wake up. I'm talking this shit because I live this shit. I'm certified to talk about it. I'm not your average guy that was in the streets that had another opportunity. Meaning he could have been a basketball player, football player, doctor, lawyer. He could have been anything in this world, but he chose to be in the streets. You know them old heads? And I'm not knocking them, but they not on my level. Yeah, some of them gonna get mad, but the ones that know what I'm talking about gonna understand what I'm talking about. If they don't, fuck them. Get the fuck out the way, because you in the way of a motherfucker like me giving real shit to these young men, these young women. I wasn't turned out. I was raised this way. Opportunity was very slim for me. I've been in the juvenile penitentiary. I've been in the adult penitentiary. I done been shot 8 times. I done had a price put on my head twice. Survived it. This is not bragging. This is not boasting. This is a testimony. The Most High be the glory. He just give me the strength to keep pushing. He said if you take 1 step, he'll take 2. I've been taking that 1 step, and he's been taking that 2. Young man, young woman, give yourself an opportunity to be the best you can be. I believe in you. And I know you believe in yourself. You just need that encouragement. It's not over. But you have to walk away. Don't use excuses. Excuses like assholes, we all got one. Don't use excuses. Because if I used excuses, I'd be still in them streets. I'd be in somebody's cell. There's no man or woman alive that can say, when I was locked up, or I blamed things on other people. I didn't. I did my time, came home. When it was time for me to change my life, I prayed to God and asked for the wisdom and knowledge and understanding to know win. And he did it just like that. I wasn't running for nothing. I know some people may think and say, well, you say you had a price on your head. Well, in 05, it was an attempt on my life. 06, what, into 05, going to 06, I caught a case. Motherfucker playing police games. And I got locked up. Parole violation. Fighting a gun case. My cop out was 15 years. I was facing 15 to 30, Criminal Habitual Act. Went to NRC to see what penitentiary I was going back to, was they sent me to Lawrence, but before they sent me to Lawrence, I was in NRC. And they put a young man in my cell. He's about 19 years old, no older than 20. They gave the man 197 years. Think about that. 197, not 90 years, 197 years. I don't know where he at now. I don't know if he killed himself. I don't know. But that's reality. But I went and did my parole time, came back, and I beat, through the grace of God, I beat my case. So the reason why I'm saying this here, this is for those that might think JC ran or left Chicago because of certain things. A price was put on my head, an attempt on my life was in 05. I beat my case in 06. I didn't leave Chicago until 2016. Untouched. Rode around in brand new cars. Did my thing. Didn't stay with a woman. None of these things of that nature. Handle my own shit. I was not perfect. You're not talking to a perfect man. You talking to a real survivor. See, a lot of you people, and this is to you old motherfuckers, that think you can dance on the same fucking vibration that I'm vibrating on, right? No homo, right? For you weak motherfuckers. And I ain't talking about no gay person. I'm talking about for you motherfuckers like to play bullshit. For you motherfuckers that think you can vibrate on the same level that I'm on, I'm here to tell you no. You cannot. First and foremost, let me clear something up.
I found this on the web.
First and foremost, let me clear something up. For everybody that think everybody that was in the streets, whether you sold a whole bunch of bricks, or been around a whole bunch of bricks, or been around a certain individuals that had a whole bunch of bricks, or you toting a gun, or whatever case might be, let me tell you that you're not a street nigga. If you, before all of that, let's take away all the drugs, the guns, things of that nature. Before you even thought about touching it, whether it was gun, drugs, weed, whatever. If you had an opportunity to be something else, if you had structure in your life where people was encouraging you to be the best you can be, go to school, stuff like that, you went to high school, you went to college. If you was in high school, you had potential to go to college. If you went to college, you had a chance to do all that you can do in college. If you had them opportunities to be a basketball player, football player, doctor, lawyer, judge, scientist, whatever case might be, and you chose to go in the streets, guess what? You're not a real street nigga. You just a dumb motherfucker to decide to do some street shit, or thinking you were doing some street shit. Street nigga, real street niggas didn't have a choice. It's for you old heads. so-called OGs. I understand shit happens. I respect guys that made a choice, went in the streets, and decided, say, damn, this shit ain't working, and then they went back to their roots. Meaning they went back and got a job. They went back and got on their shit, their career that they had. I respect that person because he knew, damn, hey, let me get the fuck on. But it's still some of you motherfuckers that still think because you alive and you made it through something, that you vibrating on a real, like you vibrating on the same level as an individual like me and people like me. You're not. I wasn't turned out. I was raised this way. You can't find a male in my family that motivated me to be a better man. I don't know how it feels to be embraced by a father. I don't know how it feels to be embraced by an uncle. I don't know how it feels to be embraced by a brother. I don't know how that feels. Now, some of you idiotic motherfuckers will say, damn, JC hurting. No. What I'm talking about, this is called venting, teaching, motivating, encouraging. Nothing of what I'm talking about or what I'm saying, I need nothing but you to listen. Young man, old man, young lady, old lady. I'm not talking this shit because I need sympathy. I don't need no fucking sympathy. I'm built for this shit. I'm built for it. Been built for it and even more built for it. I'm not saying I changed. No, I haven't. I just got wiser. I just got wiser. More intelligent. To do the things that need to be done to try to uplift my young people. You old motherfuckers that don't want to listen or think you know something or whatever the fuck case might be, that's on you. I don't really give a fuck. Especially to motherfuckers that ain't motivated nobody. Ain't never encouraged nobody. I'm 45 years old, not encouraged many. Many. And it say many are called, but a few are chosen. You do the dishes. So you motherfuckers that ain't never encouraged nobody, motivated nobody, stand to the fucking sideline. Or get behind the motherfucker and encourage me and anybody else like me to encourage other young men and young women that they can be better than what they're doing in these streets. We have to teach them that they are better. But they have to look at themselves that way. They have to feel that way. And it starts with praying. After that, it starts with looking in that mirror. That self-mirror. Not the mirror like this reflection and I can paint myself up however the fuck I want to. You see I don't do it. I keep my grades because this is wisdom. This is knowledge. This is understanding. I didn't think I was going to be able to see this. I know guys that didn't live to see this. I was born in 1979. Think about, for you old heads, think about what they was talking about with children. What they was going to be, either crack addicts, in jail, dead, or alcoholics. I beat the odds. of that. My mother, thank God for my mother, but my mother was a drug addict. All while I was coming up, from juvenile to my teen years to my 20 years. I don't know how it feels to be hugged by my mother. A lot of you do. This is why I'm telling you, we're not on the same vibration. I don't know how that feels. I don't know how that feels to be hugged by your auntie or loved by them. I don't know how that feels. But I never pointed fingers at nobody. I never blamed nobody. It's nobody on the face of this earth can say, JC blamed me for this, that, and the third. No. I held myself accountable. I looked myself in the mirror. I have faced all my fears. I feel, when you hear that saying, I fear nobody but God, I mean that. From within. I lost a son to this. My blood is in the streets. My actual blood is in the streets. And I'm here to tell you, the streets don't love no fucking body. I lost a son to this. When I saw my son in the casket, I saw myself. And I know you saying, wait, that's your son. You saw your son. No, I saw myself. When I was young, that man was in that casket, that was my son. That is my son. I saw that. I saw that face. I saw that unliveliness. Then when I was a teenager, I saw it. And then I saw it again. And to understand that I wasn't seeing myself, I was seeing my son. You motherfuckers don't understand that type of pain. But you'll hear some people say, JC wasn't even crying. You got to understand something. I'm on a different vibration, homie. Understand that. It's a such thing as a pain that runs so deep, it don't produce tears. And if it produces tears, it produces an anger. That means people get hurt. This not an act. Real street niggas don't act. We perform. Understand that. This is not a game. In them streets, you see a darkness that some people can't transform back. That's why these young men in the streets is doing the shit they do. They popping the pills, they drinking the drink because they taste that darkness and they trying to get back. But they pulling themselves back in with the drugs that they using. So us as men and strong women have to understand that this is not a game. These are lessons. And they have to be taught. And they're going to be taught one way or another. With every action, there's a reaction. Young brothers and young sisters, open your eyes. Understand that you are the future. The young men and young ladies that's up under you are the future. It starts with you. Don't think that you're too far gone to change. I'm a living testimony. I promise you it's not too late. I'm not saying that everything is running perfectly in my life. No. But the things you worried about, I'm not worried about. The things I used to worry about that you worried about now, I'm not worried about. I pay attention to everything still. I still keep my head on a swivel even where I'm at now. To be aware is to be alive. But it's another way to live. Them streets not the way. You want to say fuck 12, and that's no disrespect to the police. Let's get this right. I understand it then, like I understand it now, that the police have a job to do. Yeah, I used to cuss their ass out, but that's just giving them a hard time. But if you, young man and young woman, want to say fuck the police, you could go create you a job. You could go get you a career. Well, you can go create you a business, You can go get you a career or get a job and stack your money, you and all your crew. And if y'all do this here, no matter what city you in, Chicago, Detroit, New York, Brooklyn, California, Minnesota, Wisconsin, any city in the United States of America, even out the country, if you really want to say fuck 12, you'll start you a business. You'll get you a career or get you a job. From north, side, east, and west, all crews, whatever you is, GD, BD, Vice Lord, Stone, whatever you is, and y'all create a business, get you a job, all of y'all, and start making some positive money, guess what'll happen? Police, it will be no more need for police like that. A lot of them, you lose their jobs. They'll start losing their jobs. Right? Because the crime has went down now. And this is all about money. So if you and your people start doing the right things, the police can't do the job that they're doing now. That means they'll start looking like, hold on, what's going on? Y'all riding around wasting gas. You know what I'm saying? They start sitting their asses down. Now, them guys going to have to go and find a job somewhere else or do something different. While y'all out there working, creating businesses, buying houses, buying land, living life, barbecuing amongst each other. No more backdoor shit, because there's no need to do no backdoor shit when all y'all doing the right and positive things. I understand you say, well, JC, shit too far gone. Niggas done died. Don't you know I am the person, I'm a person that solved that before. With the help of God. Guys done murdered each other on different sides and things of that nature, and I got them to talk. All y'all once was friends before. A lot of your enemies, you ate chips with them before. You went to school with them before. Y'all kicked it before. Y'all laughed before. A lot of shit can be healed. You just got to be willing to heal it. Y'all are human. All that tough shit, that shit only lasts it don't last that long. When they put you in a cell and give you natural life, do you be tough then? Or they give you the death penalty, do you be tough then? Or you sitting in a wheelchair, can't move. Only thing you can do is blink. Nigga, blink. And then niggas on Facebook or Instagram or whatever calling you blinker. Do you be tough then? Hell no. You be telling somebody to kill you. You don't want to live like that. Young ladies, y'all out here trying to be something that you're not. And then these young guys or the sword of justice strike you down, and then now you paralyzed and can't take care of your kids. Think about this shit. Stop running around here because your mama thinks she's tough. You want to be tough. And your mother didn't live it. She's acting. And a lot of you women, mothers, the mothers that's being mothers and standing on these kids' neck, I salute you. But you mothers that's sitting up here being friends with these children, knowing this child is out here with guns and things of that nature, and you harboring these motherfuckers, you are part of the problem. You need to be arrested, if anything. Because you can't say it's the males, because the father's not in the home. They done pushed them out. They in jail or dead or just deadbeats. And once again, I'm not knocking nobody, but the truth is the truth. The truth sets up. It's either up or down. That's it. A lie grow branches, man. For you characters that think you either it's this side or that side. No, that's not the only two options. It's one that sits in the middle of that. And that's a valid opinion. For all you guys that run around here, you running your mouth on Facebook, and it's old heads. And a lot of you young heads too, but you, especially you old heads, that's running your fucking mouth, talking this shit, and you ain't never had a valid opinion in your fucking life. Nigga, you don't have a backbone. Shut the fuck up and sit on the sideline. Or jump in this, and I can read you your rights. For all my young men, for all my old heads that is doing the right things and motivating and things of that nature, I salute you. But you characters that sit around playing games, old niggas putting money to you, all that old shit, that nigga, that is weak and old. And it still look like the knot you had last year and a year after that. We don't believe you. You need more people. You don't have land. You stay with a female. Don't let these old motherfuckers, young dudes, trick you. Like they holding, like they doing something. They ain't doing shit. Soon as they go to jail, they ain't even got money for a lawyer or to bond out. I'm just being honest. I'm speaking the truth. If the shoe fit, wear the motherfucker. If it don't, shut the fuck up, please. I'm trying to deliver a message to my young men and my young sisters out here in these streets. Give yourself an opportunity. Give yourself your opportunity to be the best that you can be. I believe in you, and there's many of us that do believe in you. And you're listening to a person that been there and done that. Everything that went on in the streets, except disrespecting old women or snatching a purse, or I ain't never did no pussy ass shit like that there. But I done whooped their ass. I done whooped their ass and did all type of shit. Played with them guns, all type of shit. I'm from the south side of Chicago. And then a motherfucker on this motherfucker from the south side of Chicago gonna tell you different. I didn't play games. I didn't play games. I wasn't perfect either. Ain't a such thing as a perfect man. Ain't a such thing as a perfect woman. God say have faith of a mustard seed. That's small. That's small. And he said if you take one step, he'll take two. Young men, young women, pray to God. If you don't know how to find the strength, pray to him. He will give you the strength. I'm not a religious person. I just have a good relationship with God. My young men and young ladies, I just ask you to listen. Please, give yourself a chance. This JC the Don signing out live and fucking direct. And I don't want you to think, don't look, you might see me on this motherfucker cussing somebody out. Don't be like, damn, JC was just giving a message. Don't fucking kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. I'm not perfect. I cuss a motherfucker out and I haven't changed. I just got wiser. I just know how to humble the beast. You understand? Ain't nothing fake. Ain't nothing fraud about me at all. Once again, for the motherfuckers that can't hear, this is not bragging. This is not boasting. This is my reality. This is my truth. And I stand on it.